Okay. Oh, there you go. Are you ready? Sure, absolutely. All right, this is your feedback from that initial video. Okay, under posture, that's the first thing we look at. You have pretty good posture going there now. Initially you were leaning, maybe a little unbalanced, okay? And then the arms were behind your back a little bit, and the arms were clasped. Just giving you that. Uhs and ums. About 9 uhs and ums. Not too bad. One and a couple of so's. See about how this smooths out. It'd be nice by the end of our 3 times together if you never said ah or ever again. I don't know if we can get there, but we're going to be close. We'll be very close. Good smile going on the facial expressions. Under gestures, so if you had any gestures, he said that we haven't learned about gestures yet. But if you had some smaller gestures, that if we're going to do gestures, and we'll learn about this later, we're going to go big. And we're going to do them on purpose. We're not going to just kind of do like this, or we're not going to just have little gestures that are kind of nervous. We're going to do it on purpose, and we're going to make them count. Okay, so they were a little bit smaller, and we'll do it. We'll learn about that in another class. It's under inflection. It says it was fine. The volume was fine, and the rate had a nice change to it. Good. All right. It says like you might have walked to the board also, do a little bit of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do movement in the next. I think it's the next class. I think it's class after that. All right. Okay. So when we're presenting, this is getting on the content. We're trying not to say hope too much. Hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. Because either we are or we're not, or this is what we're going to do. Hope sounds kind of wishy-washy from a delivery standpoint. Either we will or I am or something like that. Hope is a little bit wishy-washy. He was just putting that for the words. All right. What are you going to talk to us about?
A little story, anecdote.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to introduce you, and then you'll be off and running. This is Romain, and he's going to give us a little story or an anecdote. All right.
I wanted to talk to you about a funny story that happened 2 years ago in Lille when I was in Schema.
Period. Next sentence.
In fact, I was in my apartment at midnight, and a friend.
I was in my apartment at midnight. Period.
A friend of
Let
mine.
me show you, because if you try to connect that, I was in my apartment at midnight, and see, I'm overdoing it, but that's what happened.
Okay.
I was in my apartment at midnight.
I was in my apartment at midnight.
Period. Next sentence.
My friend was also here, and she was waiting for a package that should be delivered in my apartment.
Period. She was waiting for the package. Should have been delivered to my apartment. Period. Makes sense.
So we decided to go and check in the mailbox
Okay. Good.
at midnight, and we forgot the keys in the apartment. So we were locked downstairs, and we cannot even go back in the apartment because we didn't have the key, and so we couldn't enter in the elevator.
Period. Good. I follow you. Next sentence.
So we decided to go at a friend's house.
Did you see your eyes?
Friends, yeah.
You decided to go.
When you try to think about vocabulary, you know.
It's okay to just say nothing. It's okay to be quiet, to pause.
Okay.
We know that's happening. We know you're
Yeah.
thinking of the word. And if you have to ask for help with the word, that's okay too.
So we've been and knocked at my friend's house.
Yeah.
It was midnight and a half.
Good.
There were 2 girls in the apartment, and they've been very scary because I knocked like at midnight. So they start to call the police.
Next. Oh, you call the police.
Yeah. They start to call the police.
Pause. Now the audience,
He's raging bloody.
the audience is going, tell me more. Oh, really? Oh, wow. As opposed to, oh, is he ever going to finish? Okay. See, if you have something like that, exciting, everybody, so they're going to call the police.
Yeah. So I just shout, "Don't worry, it's me. I forgot my keys. I'm locked outside and I need to go home, so can you please help me?"
Period. Good. Nice. Really nice. You know what? Do that again. You did it very nicely. But do that again a little bit more like you did when you were there. "Don't worry, it's me."
Yeah.
With the voice.
Okay. So I said, "Don't worry, girls, it's me.
Next. Yeah.
I just want to go home
They're my monsters.
Next.
and I need your help."
Good. That was much better. I mean, it's already good. And that's even much better.
Hello.
You're doing great.
And so they went out and they tried all the jeeps you see in the movies to open the door, but it doesn't work at
Very,
all.
very good. It doesn't work. Oh, now what happened?
So
No, don't need stuff. Don't need stuff.
my friends and I went to my other friend's apartments. We stayed for the night. And the problem was that she had to go to school in the morning, and we didn't have the key because
Good. Keep moving around. You're doing good.
my second key was also, how can I explain? We were two with my friends, and my friend had my other keys.
Oh no! Yeah. What happened? That's
So I had to go to school in pajama. And I think I spent the entire day in pajama, and my cousins were coming to visit me in Lille, and they were waiting for me at the train station, but I didn't have my phone, so because it was in the apartment.
Keep going.
So
You don't need stuff.
we decided to go at my friend's apartment to take the key back, and the, how can I say, concierge?
Yes.
Concierge. Every time.
All right. Bring your feet a little closer together. There you go.
And the concierge wasn't here, so I had to wait until late. And I thought about calling my landlord, but he was in Singapore.
But he's in Singapore. Period. Good.
So I didn't have a key.
I didn't have a key.
I didn't want to call my parents because they will like get mad at me.
They did. Makes sense.
And I didn't want to pay for someone coming and change my lock.
The locksmith.
So we decided to stay at my friend's apartment waiting for the concierge.
Good.
He arrived. No, that's not the story. After 3 hours waiting, we decided to come back to my house and call for someone to change the lock.
Period. Makes sense. Good.
So we took the metro
Good.
and wait for 1 hour in the metro to get back to my place.
Good.
And
Makes sense.
when we were almost arrived,
We're almost there.
the concierge called and said, "Oh guys, where are you? I heard you need me." So we went back there 1 hour again in metro. We got the keys, and I come back to my place, and we tried to put the key inside, and there was the key on the other side. But fortunately, at the end, like, we forced a bit, and it worked. So we get back after 24 hours outside in pajamas, without any money, any phone, anything. And that's all.
All right, good.
We won't give you our keys.
All right, how did he do? How was he doing? Pretty good? What did you like about it? What did you like about it?
Well, at the end, I completely forgot to see if he was doing the good gesture.
Yeah.
I think I was in the story.
You were in like the story.
That's natural.
But it sounded feel natural. Yeah. How about the eye contact? Was it pretty good? Yeah, he's moving around the room. How did it feel to you?
It was okay, but I guess it's because I was, like, the story was interesting. If I was trying to explain my work or my job only as
Wouldn't be as interesting?
Yeah, it won't be that interesting, and there will not be suspense. And, you know, so I think a story helped.
Well, story always helps. Yeah, it helps no matter what. I started with a story. Alan started with a story.
Yeah,
Yeah, story helps.
the disposition is like not natural at all.
How about, does it look natural when he's up there? Yeah.
Not really.
Not really? You think it'd be better if he was?
You want it to?
Yeah, moving.
Okay, we're gonna do moving in another class. So if you use this and with movement together, and then you go back to that, it ends up working a lot better. Okay. But
So
if
we're
you're-
required to stand still.
You can, no, you can move if you want.
Oh.
Yeah, or you can sit at the beginning, but we're still gonna want you to at least practice being in that position for a little bit. It feels kind of weird at first, all right? Very nice job. See you tomorrow.